Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Phillips, and it's Bill's 9-minute Phillip. We're gonna talk about things that happen in America, around the world, around the globe. We're gonna have fun for about 9 minutes. We're gonna fill things up with some random thoughts, maybe some thoughts from you as well as we talk about things that just pop into your head, or maybe you saw it on television, maybe you saw a show, maybe you liked it, you didn't like it, you want to talk about it. We got people already checking us out, which I appreciate. Thanks for checking in. All right, we're going to talk about it's a big week. Here's the big week that we have going on this week. National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. Huh? Does it get any bigger than that? And then this coming Monday, April 8th, total eclipse of the sun. So I think what better way than have a peanut butter and jelly while you're watching the total eclipse of the sun. I think it works. It's a combination that I think you go for. Now, here's the thing with the National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. Because it's a little bit bigger than the total eclipse of the sun. Well, next Monday it won't be, but National Peanut Butter Jelly Day. Do you like jelly? Which jelly do you like? Do you like grape? Do you like strawberry? Creamy or crunchy peanut butter? These are all things we need to think about and talk about. Peanut butter and jelly became a thing. It was a hot topic in New York back in the early 1900s. About 1901, there was an article in a Boston cooking magazine that talked about the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So that was really when it was first recognized. It was predated sliced bread. Well, we're going to bookend that. We're going to hold off on the peanut butter and jelly day. We're going to wait a few minutes, and we'll get to that a little bit later in our thoughts. But right now, totality of the sun, the total eclipse of the sun, and Wapakoneta, Ohio is where you need to be. Why? Why not? You can go anywhere, and if you find in the zone of totality, which starts in San Antonio, Texas, and it goes all the way up, and it exits through Maine in the United States. So you have a lot of places to choose from. But in Ohio, Wapakoneta may be the place to go because the first man on the moon, Neil Armstrong, Wapakoneta. Is that just a coincidence? I think not. Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, and when he came back after walking on the moon, 70,000 people showed up for his parade. It's a town of about 10,000 right now. They're expecting perhaps 90,000 people to show up for the total eclipse of the sun. Now, I'm told in Wapakoneta, they will see the total eclipse of the sun at 3:09 and 31 seconds on Monday, April 8th. Now, the Neil Armstrong Museum will be open. It'll open on Thursday. They'll have all kinds of exhibitions and all kinds of science experience for everyone to take part in. But Wapakoneta may be the place you want to go for the total eclipse of the sun. How many times are we going to hear that song? Total eclipse of the sun. Total eclipse of the heart. Total eclipse of the sun. I think I've heard it enough already. It was pretty good back in the day, but I don't know if we want to go there again, do we? Well, we'll find out. See what happens this week. Anyways, let's talk about college basketball. It's a huge event. We were in March Madness. It is now April, so that's over. It's just the Final Four, but what a Final Four in the men's and women's divisions. And the leading star for either side of that argument, Caitlin Clark from Iowa. Iowa beats LSU, a rematch of last year's national championship game. She had 41 points, was absolutely sensational. Big difference in this year's game against LSU was the fact she was in foul trouble, and LSU had players in foul trouble. She also had a couple of more supporters on the supporting cast that actually did some business, 21 and 18 points respectively for a couple of the supporting cast, but she was sensational. Highest rated everything for college sports in recent memory this past year, higher ratings than and people watching than college football games. Anything you want to look at, she is a force in the world of sports and entertainment, Caitlin Clark. And her Iowa Hawkeyes are going to take on traditional power, a team going to their 23rd Final Four, the UConn Huskies. And the other semifinal will be South Carolina, undefeated, and NC State, the Wolfpack in the women's division. Now, that's not bad because you could have, how about this in the finals? You could have, for the men's final, you could have UConn against NC State, and you could have NC State against UConn, depending on how all these games go this weekend in the semifinals for the national championships. That would be pretty amazing. That'd be against the odds. If someone took that wager, probably make a little bit of money. But they're talking about this tournament as being one of the most exciting tournaments so far this year. NC State, the men, going on a run through the ACC tournament, now through the and of course the ACC tournament, and they are on the doorstep, and they have to get past number one seed in Purdue. And it will be interesting to see how all of those things go. And I'm going to have to take my glasses and look at my notes because I had some random things written down, and I just want to make sure I don't miss them. And didn't miss them. Here we go. Here's a stat for you. This is a 9-minute fill-up. Can I get a time? 4 minutes. All right, let's go. 4 minutes left or 4 minutes in? 4 minutes left. Okay. We've got a lot to talk about yet. This is going to be fun. All right. Pittsburgh Pirates. A lot of Pirates fans out there. Pirates 5-0. First time in 41 years. But here's the thing. Before you get too excited, the experts out in Las Vegas or Atlantic City or some guy just playing a bookie in his backyard, the odds for the Pirates to win the division still at plus 950. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Pirates, they have a run differential of 18. 18. So doing some damage on offense. They'll open the home opener is Friday if it doesn't snow and rain and everything else that's been going on against Baltimore. Pretty good team. Right now they're taking on Washington in their second series of the season. But they are off to a great start. And how much does that make the odds makers believe that they are going to make it to the World Series? Not very much. If you would like to place a wager, you might want to do it. Maybe just take a 10, 5, $1. They are plus 18,000 to make it to the World Series. So not a lot of believers out there in the Pirates. Are you a believer? Are you a believer? Do you love the Pirates? Is this the year that they're going to get it done? We'll have to wait and see. I haven't forgotten peanut butter and jelly. Do you like the grape, strawberry, creamy, crunchy? They answered all those questions in just a few minutes. It's the Bill 9-minute fill-up. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left on the big board. And before we get there, let's take a look here. I can't see anything. Hello from Paden City. 3 inches of rain the last 2 days. Yeah, it's been rough all over. Madeline, front porch flooding this morning. All right. What time is the best viewing in our area? Right around 3 o'clock. Jeff Exline says 3 o'clock for the total eclipse of the sun. Guest Boys Adventures. There you go. Jeff Exline will be on at 11 a.m. That's right, with the latest weather. Skylar Sabansky, thank you very much for your support. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, Tracy says creamy and grape. You're half right. You're half right, half wrong. Here we go. These are the big stats for National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. Apparently, the clear favorite for making your peanut butter and jellies, creamy peanut butter. Crunchy, not even close. And strawberry is apparently the number one flavor. 43% of the people love the strawberry over the grape. I got to admit, if I'm making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I'm going to go with the strawberry. I'm going to go with the creamy. And here's a pro tip. Jeff likes to hand out pro tips. This was given to me by one Jack Klingensmith, a photographer that I worked with some years ago. He said, Bill, when you make your peanut butter and jelly sandwich, don't just put the peanut butter on one side and the jelly on the other, because if you put it in your sandwich bag and it sits there for much of the day, maybe it's not refrigerated as perfectly as it could be, it might get a little soggy on that one breaded side. So what you want to do, pro tip, peanut butter on one piece of bread, peanut butter on the other, and load it up with the jelly, and it's going to be like 2 peas in a pod. It's going to be just wonderful. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Oh, before we go, one other thing coming up. Maybe I should save this one. Creamy and strawberry rhubarb. You know what's a great pie? Rhubarb pie. You know, I'm tremendous. Tracy hates everything strawberry. I apologize. These are statistics that I have nothing. I'm being told I have to wrap up. 9 minutes isn't enough. I don't know. I don't think 9 minutes is enough. That's where we're at. All right, I'm going to have to save this last one, maybe for tomorrow. Slushies, 7-Eleven slushies, your favorite flavor. What are you going to go into the store and put your slushie in to drink all day? I feel better. We've talked a little bit. We've shared some things. I appreciate you stopping by. Anytime you want to stop by, this is going to be great. This was supposed to be Bill's 9-minute fill-up. It's turning into Bill's 10-minute fill-up, maybe 11-minute fill-up. But I don't know about you guys, but I've thoroughly enjoyed this. I've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for stopping by. Tell people about it. Subscribe. I don't know what I'm supposed to tell you, but I hear everyone say, subscribe, sign up, do this, do that. So whatever you need to do, let's have some fun. We can do this just about every day. That'd be great. And I want to make 2 rules. 1 rule, actually. 2 rules. Here we go. We're going to say that every day. This rule is every day, people. Let's go. This is the rule. Have fun and try your best. You know why? Because if you're having fun, that's a great thing. And if you're trying your best, who's going to complain? And if they do, you tell them, I'm having fun. Try my best. Have a great day, everybody. How do I turn this thing off? Top right. Where does it? I don't know. See, again, my first time. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Someone's going to have to come over and show me what I need to hit. All right. Oh, here we go. I found it. All right, there's the mouse. I'm looking over here. Top right. There's a big finger on top. All right, where we go? End stream. Hey, everybody. Having some fun.
Good job, Bill.